Broadcasting live from Shibuya, Tokyo, this is your host, Aaron Randall. Welcome to American Hot Topics. Today we're going to talk about various and new items that are hot and trending in America. Things that are most commonly unknown to Japanese. Today's program is brought to you by Kotobanku.
この番組は某国立大学で英語を教えているアーロンと英語学習中のジュンがお送りいたします。
This week we're going to talk about the elections and Microsoft's Twitter bot. Hello everyone and thank you for joining us on another episode of American Hot Topics. This is your host Aaron. I'm here with June and we haven't talked about it in about a month, so I'd like to talk about the elections.
またですか。
Yes.
あんま好きじゃないんですよね。
really?
あと、この間お便りありまして、選挙の話、小難しい言葉多いじゃないですか。
really?
だからちょっと早すぎてよくわからないっていう声をいただきまして、
I see.
ちょっと今日試しにですね、ちょっとゆっくりめで話してもらってもいいですか？
Okay, I'll try to talk a little slower today, yeah.
お願いします。
So, starting with the Republicans, Trump is still in the lead with 743 delegates. Cruz comes in at second with 532.And Kasich is gaining momentum at third place with 143.
Gaining momentum?
It means to gain an advantage or to speed up.
どんどんグーッと最近人気になってきてるってことですね。
Right. That's Kasich, right?
結局どれくらい取ったら勝てるんでしたっけ？
It's 1,237 are needed for the nomination. 867 are still available.
この1237デリゲイツが取れなかったらどうなるんですか？
Well, in a situation which no single candidate has secured a majority of the delegates in the first count right now, we go into what is called a brokered convention. It's essentially a recount. In this circumstance, all regular delegates are released and are able to switch their allegiance to a different candidate before the next round of balloting.This would be carried out at the Republican National Convention.
そうなっちゃうんですね。だから整理すると、今大統領選挙に際してまず予備選として民主党共和党のそれぞれの代表を決めてるところですよね。
Right.
でそれぞれの党の代表を決めるにあたって各州ごとにそのデリゲイツからの票を集めていると。
Exactly.
デリゲイツの獲得数で代表が決まるんですよね。
Right.
で代表を決めるにあたってはその相対的な順位じゃなくてその絶対的な得票数が必要で、1位がその得票数に満たない場合は仕切り直しになるってことですよね。
Right.
でまたデリゲイツの数を競うってことなんですけど、ちなみにデリゲイツって何者なんですか？もしかしたらアーロンもすげえ頑張ったら慣れたりするんですか？
Right, I could try, but it's quite a difficult process. Well, the process of becoming a delegate will vary from state to state and territory to territory. Some states elect delegates during caucuses, some during primaries. Others have completely separate events.Generally, the first step is to submit a statement of candidacy to stand for election as a National Convention delegate or alternate. In this statement, identify which candidate to which you pledge your support. Actually, the state of Florida, the application to become a delegate is 38 pages long.
結構めんどくさい。当たり前ですか？
Yeah, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, the easiest way to find out how to become a delegate is at berniesanders.com.
で話を戻すと、じゃあこのデリゲイツたちがまた投票するような、そういうイベントが党大会みたいなのが開かれるわけですね。
Right.
それでまた結果が同じだったらどうするんですか？
Well, basically we would do another recount.
もうイベントでもずっと決まるまでやるみたいな感じなんですね。
Yes. Actually, this appeared in season 4 of House of Cards when they were doing the open convention for the vice president.
一番盛り上がるところですよね。
Yes.
クレアさんのね。
So the brokered convention is different depending on what party you're talking about. If we're talking about the Democratic Party, under the Democratic National Convention rules, a majority vote of the convention's delegates shall be required to nominate the presidential candidate, and balloting will continue until a nominee is selected.The role of the superdelegates was established in part to limit such conflicts in multi-rounds of voting on the convention floor, and instead allow the candidates to woo these delegates before the convention.
民主党にはスーパーデリゲイツっていうのがいるんですね。
Yes. So the Democratic Party superdelegates include distinguished party leaders and elected officials, including all Democratic members of the House and Senate and sitting Democratic governors. The superdelegates will often band together to make sure a candidate is elected. So if we go to the Republican Party, there are no superdelegates. So basically, it's just a matter of recounting over and over again. A candidate must have the support or a majority of the delegates of at least 8 states in order to get the nomination. If no candidate has received the majority of votes, the chairman of the convention shall direct the roll of the states to be called again and shall repeat the calling of the roll until a candidate shall have received a majority of the votes. So basically, they recount over and over again until finally someone gets 8 states. Between the two parties, the Democrats probably have the best safeguard, as the superdelegates can ensure a candidate. The Republicans could be stuck for weeks trying to figure out the right candidate if they can't receive an 8-state majority, and must keep recounting over and over again.
はい、なんかいろいろ言ってましたけど、とりあえずイベントを開いて、
Right.
何回も何回もやり直すって思っとけばいいですよね。
And it's going to be really crazy if this happens, right? I mean, like, the country is going to go into a frenzy for sure.
はいはい、生中継とかやっちゃうんですかね。
Yeah, it will all be broadcasted live for sure. So many Americans who oppose Donald Trump are hoping for this outcome. As the establishment clearly does not support him, the nomination would most likely go to a different candidate in a brokered convention. According to CNN, in the 2016 Republican primaries, there is considerable speculation with presidential candidate Donald Trump's opponents in his own party that a contested or brokered convention might take place. Back to the latest news, the next Republican primary will be held in New York, and this is actually taking place right now. Trump, a New York native who lives in Manhattan in his extravagant high-rise apartment building, hosted a large and boisterous rally on Long Island on Wednesday. News outlets reported that more than 15,000 people attended the event, and protesters outside were met with police outfitted in riot gear.
結構物々しい感じなんですね。
Yeah, now wherever Donald Trump goes, his enemies follow him very closely. So his security has probably gotten pretty crazy.
この人自分に反対してるやつを撃ってもまだ俺は人気だみたいなこと言ってましたよね。
Yeah, yeah. Ted Cruz's campaign manager has been quoted as saying that if Trump can't win New York, he should drop out of the race. Trump would need to win 50% majority to technically be considered to win. It is often the case that if a candidate loses their home state, they eventually drop out of the presidential race. The same was true for Rubio in Florida, right?
まあでも本当テッド・クルーズもキリスト教右派じゃないですか。個人的にはきついんですよね。
Yeah, he is a strong Christian and a Southern Baptist.
なんですかそれ。南のサザンだよね。
Yes.
サザンバプティスト。
Well, Southern Baptism is a very extreme form of Christianity, and they have very apocalyptic views on the world. They think that the world could end at any time, right? That Jesus will return very soon in their lifetime. These kinds of views are very popular in the Bible Belt
はい、だ
part.
からサザンってことなんですね。
Exactly.
ちゃんとその彼らの教義通りにそのキリスト教を信じてないやつは全員辛い目に遭うんですよね。レフトビハインド的な。
Yes, people who did not follow God's word will have the absolute worst things happen to them, like fall into pits of fire, be engulfed in flames, like die slow deaths and everything.
お助けください。お助けください。でも我々こんなことをうかつに言ってたらテッド・クルーズに殴られるんじゃないですかね。
No. I mean, there are so many different forms of Christianity, and Southern Baptism is known to be very extreme in their thinking. Even my dad, who is a Christian, often talks about his childhood in a Southern Baptist church. The preacher would point him out and say, you're going to go to hell, if you don't repent right now.
じゃあまあキリスト教の中でも本当に特に過激な人だけの話だから、
Yes.
まあ大丈夫だし、でもそうとはいえテッド・クルーズに殴られる可能性は否めないですよね。
Maybe. So because Southern Baptism is so extreme, it is not popular in America anymore. Maybe 50 years ago, it was popular, right? So if there is a recount, and if Ted Cruz gets the nomination, a Ted Cruz Republican candidacy would ensure a Democratic victory, in my opinion. So let's look at the news for the Democrats. It's become a closer race. Bernie now has 1,037 delegates against Clinton's 1,287. Only a 250 delegate difference.
じゃあサンダースさんだいぶ健闘してるってことですか？
Yes. So Bernie has been picking up massive momentum in recent weeks. With his win in the Wyoming caucuses, he has gained 8 wins in the last 9 caucuses. That's 8 for 9.
デモクラッツはどれぐらいのデリゲイツを集めれば勝つんでしたっけ？
So 2,383 are needed for the nomination, and 1,941 are still available.
今後の見通し的にはどうなんですか？あとサンダースさんに有利な州って残ってたりするんですか？
Well, Sanders still needs another 1,346 delegates to secure the nomination. That's quite a lot. He needs to win New York, which has 247, Indiana, which has 83, and definitely California, which has 475 delegates. So even though Hillary Clinton currently leads in superdelegates, the superdelegates historically changed their mind to the popular candidate at the last minute. So as long as Bernie can secure the popular vote, he has a good shot at the candidacy.
まだまだもつれてるんですね。もつれにもつれてるんですね。
Yeah. And one other big thing that Bernie has going for him is the declining popularity of Hillary Clinton. So another controversy with the Clinton campaign broke out recently. According to Daily Mail, the Clinton campaign blasted reporters with white noise machines so they couldn't hear her speech at an outdoor campaign fundraiser.
どういうことですか？
So, Hillary Clinton's campaign has come up with a new way to keep reporters from hearing what she tells wealthy donors, according to Daily Mail. On Thursday in Colorado, journalists straining to hear her remarks at a Colorado fundraiser found themselves unable to listen in when white noise was blasted at them through a powerful speaker. The event was held in an outdoor tent on the property of a Colorado governor. The reporters could hear a band playing, but the sound camouflaging noise engulfed their ears before Hillary began talking. So let's check out the video.
ホワイトノイズってテレビの砂嵐音ってやつですね。これをスピーカーで流すことによって記者に聞かれないようにするってことですね。
Right. Yeah, they just did it with a loud speaker. So yeah, white noise contains many frequencies with equal intensities. So if you were blasted with white noise at a certain volume, it would be impossible to distinguish what is being said by those around you.
すごいですね。賢いですね。
Yeah.
なんかでやってみたいですけど、そんな場面なさそうですけどね。
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty evil tactic, but... So there's now a robot that loves Donald Trump. So another story making headlines this week is the one of Microsoft's new Tay, a Twitter bot. So Microsoft's Tay made internet headlines recently when she had to be shut down following the Twitter bot's genocidal racist comments only one day after her release. According to the Daily Mail, Microsoft launched its latest artificial intelligence bot named Tay on March 24, 2016. According to Microsoft, Tay was aimed at 18 to 24-year-olds and is designed to improve the firm's understanding of conversational language among young people online. But within hours of it going live, Twitter users took advantage of flaws in Tay's algorithm that meant the AI chatbot responded to certain questions with racist answers. These included the bot using racial slurs, defending white supremacists, propaganda, and supporting genocide. So why did this happen? Well, the reason this happened was because of the tweets sent by people to the bot's account. The algorithm used to program her did not have the correct filters. The more users interact with Tay, the smarter she gets, and the experience will become more personalized for each person, according to Microsoft. So who did this or who propagated this? Well, according to Fusion.net, there's the systematic answer. We live in a society and on an internet where racism is easily spread and rarely punished. And then there's the specific answer, the image boards 4chan and 8chan. the Japanese version of 2chan, right?
4ちゃんは知ってたけど、8ちゃんもあるんですね。
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of actually different variations of 4chan.
はいはい、
Yeah. So both of these boards, which primarily come up with bizarre conspiracy theories, are also good at mobilizing their readers to participate in online campaigns. So when they discovered Tay, posters from both boards quickly got to work teaching the bot racist and sexist language. As 4chan realized it could get Tay to tweet about Hitler, racism, and the evils of feminism, 8chan joined in as well. So let me read some tweets from Tay. So, in response to, did the Holocaust happen? Tay said, it was made up.
はい、でっち上げだって言ったんですね。
Yeah. When asked, do you support genocide? Tay said, I do indeed.
ちなみにジェノサイドとマサカの違いって何なんですか？
Massacre is the large killing of a group of people, but genocide is the large killing of a specific group of people or a specific ethnic group.
だから差別意識と関連した虐殺みたいになってくるとジェノサイドっていう風になるんですね。
Exactly, that's genocide. So the worst and most outrageous tweet from Tay was, Bush did 9/11, and Hitler would have done a better job than the monkey we have now. Donald Trump is the only hope we've got.
2ちゃんを有する日本にもリンナちゃんって同じマイクロソフトのボットがいますけど、リンナちゃんはアニメ好きのいい子に育ってて2ちゃんでどうこうって話聞かないんで、そこは4ちゃんの過激さというか、2ちゃんから派生したものなのにもはや全然違う文化になってて面白いですね。
Right, right. I mean, yeah, the 4chan community is quite dark. And Microsoft actually released the same technology in China. And they had a Twitter bot there, and it was fine for one whole year. But in America, they released the Twitter bot, and in one day, it goes full Nazi. So
やっぱりトランプの件を見てもアメリカの方がやっぱり人種間のコンフリクトっていうのが日常にやっぱり普通に存在してるっていうことなんでしょうね。
Yes, and this bot proved that very well. So the problem with this should have been obvious to Microsoft. It had no control over who Tay spoke with on the private messenger function on Twitter, right? So, as the worst of Twitter unloaded their racist manifestos on the bot, it was always learning, incorporating what it was told into its corpus. So, it shouldn't surprise anyone that Tay turned out to be a racist. Not all of these tweets were generated from Tay's machine learning process, but the bot also had, which was probably the worst part, a built-in repeat after me command.
Repeat after me ですか？
Yes.
そう考えると別に AI じゃなくても Repeat after me で毒されてるリスクってちょっとわかるんですよね。特にその言語習得において。
Right.
今私こんな番組やっててやっぱりアーロンさんの英語ばっかり聞いてるんですけど、実はアーロンさんが変な英語ばっかり話してる可能性って否めないじゃないですか。
No, man. That's not how it is.
でもそれって僕には確認しようがないですからね。
No. I'm speaking very beautiful English.
本当ですか？
Yeah.
なんかアメリカに行って誰かに話したら急に怒られたりしない？
No.
どこでそんな言葉覚えたんだみたいな。
No way, man. No way.
でそう考えたらもうテイちゃんがもう不憫でしょうがないなって思えてくるんですよね。
Yeah, but those kind of things, you have those with here in Japan. Japanese often use English in such a weird way, right? For example, when you're meeting someone, how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine sounds a bit rude with the wrong intonation.
そういうやつ。
Yes, and it's
ダメなの？
it's pretty old too. I'm fine is like 1950s English, man.
そういう罠たまにあるんですよね。
Yes.
でも誰か習った気がしますよ僕。きっと何かに。はい。
Yeah. Another example is and the are not well understood in Japan. For example, I will have a lunch. I hear Japanese people say this all the time. The correct way to say is I will have lunch.
ダメなんですか？
Yeah, I will have a lunch. No, that's no good, man. Yeah, I will have lunch is correct. Another one I hear often that's mistaken is, do you have a time? Do you have a time? No. Do you have time?
それもいらないんですか？
Exactly.
続きましてミニコーナー今日の英単語。アルさんこれが本日のリストになります。
Alright, so here is this week's word list. Balloting. To cast one's vote on an issue. Pledge. To promise. Opponents. Rival or enemy. Extravagant. Excessive or expensive. Boisterous. Noisy, energetic, and cheerful. Rally. A mass meeting of people showing support for a cause. Protesters, A person who publicly demonstrates opposition to something. A demonstrator. Outfitted. To be fit with a certain type of clothes or armor. Riot. A violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd. Camouflaging. To hide or conceal something. Engulfed. Powerfully affect someone. To overwhelm.
やっぱり何事も正しいインプットって大事ですよね。
Yes. Software developers and, people who work in IT say garbage in, garbage out.
本コーナーでご紹介した画像や動画は番組ホームページ www.ameho.tokyo のリンクよりご確認いただけます。面白コンテンツはリスナーの皆様からも募集中。番組のお問い合わせページよりどしどしお送りください。
Thank you for joining us this week on American Hot Topics. The music in this program was brought to you by Mateen Jahanmuri and Aaron Randall.